Asian Americans Part 2. South Koreans. The South Korean presence in the U.S. goes back to 1882 when the U.S. signed a treaty of peace, friendship, and commerce with South Korea. Korean cuisine is influenced by the Chinese and Japanese. Korean foods are distinguishable by their colors and flavors. Sweet, sour, bitter, hot, and salty tastes are combined. Rice is the foundation of the Korean diet, and soy is heavily consumed, and dairy products are rarely used. Pickled fermented vegetables are included at just about every meal, usually in the form of kimchi. There are many types of kimchi, but most are made with shredded Chinese cabbage and white radish, heavily seasoned with garlic, onions, and chili peppers. Fruits are sometimes added. Contemporary food habits are similar to Chinese and Japanese, with the younger generation eating mostly American foods. Chopsticks and soup spoons are preferred. Food is eaten around a low rectangular table, and young women sit at the corners. Elders are served first, and food is always passed with the right hand. A communal beverage may also be passed for all to share. The cuisine was traditionally divided into everyday fare and royal fare, and festivals include feasts, games, and flying kites. The first full moon of the lunar year is celebrated, and New Year is the first day of the lunar calendar. Seoul is a 3-day event that honors the elders. Filipinos. Substantial immigration from the Philippines to the U.S. started in 1898 after the country became a U.S. territory. These early immigrants were U.S. nationals but were not allowed to bring their wives or family to the U.S. After World War II, it became legal for Filipinos to become U.S. citizens. Filipino cuisine is a blend of Malaysian, Polynesian, Spanish, and Chinese influences. There are 3 principles of cooking: never cook food by themselves, fry with garlic in olive oil or lard, and food should have a cool, salty taste. Rice is the foundation of the diet, and soybean products are heavily used. Hot tea is the most common drink, and the traditional meal pattern is 3 meals and 2 snacks. Filipinos drink water buffalo milk and use it to make one of the few Asian cheeses. Many Western dairy products are used, but cow's milk is not frequently consumed. Coconut is a major food product, and fermented fish sauces and paste are used to season foods. There are 4 regional cooking styles, and many Filipinos born in the U.S. eat a typical American diet, but traditional foods may appear at some meals. The Philippines is predominantly Catholic and celebrate many religious festivals. It has one of the longest Christmas seasons in the world, from December 16th to January 6th. Asian Indians. Asian Indians, or formerly known as East Indians, are a very diverse group of people. People from all race, ethnicity, and religious groups have migrated or invaded India at some point in history. Nearly 300 languages are spoken, but 15 separate languages are recognized by the government. English is the official language. Individuals in the society are traditionally organized according to the Hindu caste system. Caste categories are hereditary, and there are four main castes. These castes are divided into more than 1,000 subcastes. The untouchables are those who are considered too impure to be in a caste. Religion is one of the strongest influences in the country, and every aspect of life and death are influenced by religious affiliation. Hinduism pervades Indian society. Indians in the U.S. are one of the fastest growing immigrant groups, with their numbers doubling between 1980 and 1990. Indians in the U.S. have high education and income levels. Most Indians believe in reincarnation. Thus, most are vegetarians. The cow is considered by Hindus to be sacred, and it is not eaten. However, everything the cow produces is considered purifying. Pork is considered unclean in most communities, and the biggest variation in diet is seen between the northern and southern parts of India. In northern India, rice pilaf or biryani dishes, skewered meats, roti, tandoori. The coastal India foods, seafood, and southern India, primarily steamed and fried rice dishes, puffed rice snacks, and wheat. Dals or chickpeas and lentils are very popular, and there are lots of vegetable curries. Tea is the most common beverage and is usually served with milk and sugar to make chai tea. Texture, color, and a balance of seasonings are all important factors in Indian cuisine. A North Indian menu usually includes at least one of the following dishes: rice, curried vegetables, legumes or meat, roti, vegetable chutney, seasoned yogurt as side dish. Indians celebrate many fasts and feast days, and most of these have a Hindu origin. Feasting and fasting activities are complex and vary greatly from region to region and by religion. Hands, mouth, and feet must be washed before and after each meal. Food is eaten primarily with the hands, and food is served in small individual bowls from serving trays.